Oh, Bambi, I won't lie.
All right, I got two more. I got two more for you. Then I'm gonna go ahead and let you get on with your day. Which this is exactly why I said an hour wasn't gonna be long enough. Cause I'm like, bro, trust me, we're gonna be talking for a long ass time.
We're getting into it.
But this is I got two more. I have a series on my channel called Looking Back on It. Actually, you can probably tell all of my questions I pretty much have it like phrased as a series. That's how I like to frame things. It is better that way. But looking back on it, I'm gonna name some videos on your channel, and I want you to say like your opinion on that video now. Like, do you even remember making the video? Is this something like what's your opinion about it now? Like, is this one of your favorite videos you ever made? Is it something you don't care about anymore? Just once I say the video, like I'm gonna give you like a few seconds to think about it, and then you explain your opinion on it. Okay?
All right, let's do it.
The first video, you really got your grandparents to react to some Lil Pump music, bro, with Gucci Gang. Explain that, homie.
That was an awkward video. That was awkward.
I mean, I think that was the point, though. Like having some like older people react to like mumble rap. Of course, that was gonna be weird.
I thought it was like it was just something because my grandparents live in California, and during that time, I think it was Christmas time, we were just going out there to visit, and I brought my camera, I bought my laptop. And,
I just found the video. You uploaded it January 5th. At least the one reacting to the Gucci Gang did. That was January 5th. And the Jaden one was December 23rd.
Yep. So yeah, that was during Christmas break. So yeah, like we were just talking about my channel because this was at a time where it was like it was first starting to go like really well for me.
Yep.
So people,
your 50K subscriber special was like the video right before that too.
Yeah. So like they were interested in it. And they were asking me about it, and we were just talking about it. And I was like, I asked them. I was like, I just got the idea because I was at the time I was watching Cuff Boys a lot. Like his old mom reaction videos were pretty entertaining. I was like, so I just got the idea. I wasn't gonna make it a permanent thing, but I was like, hey, it could be a good couple videos to have my grandparents react to a few reactions, and that's what we did.
So how you feel about them now? You think it's just kind of weird?
I mean, I guess it's weirder for me because they're my grandparents, but I bet it was entertaining for people that didn't know us.
Yeah, it was pretty funny seeing. I mean, I would have watched that video regardless of who it was. Like seeing like older people react to mumble rap. That's just interesting to see. I fucked with the video.
Yeah. I feel like if someone had like an open-minded like grandma or grandpa, and they built a channel around that, they could like do like they could like not like maybe not Cuff Boys level, but they could do some like a pretty good channel just based off that.
The next one I want to bring up, because this was when I was talking to Culture, and he said this, and he actually wasn't even the only one. I had a few people, I was asking them like their opinions on like Isaiah the Player, and it was like he kind of beat that series into the ground for me. But it's go over your cringy rap lyrics series. Because at one point you said you wanted to switch the name of it, but then you was like, like rap lyrics that make you cringe pretty much the best at this point. I'm already like 5-6 videos in. Let me just keep it. But how do you feel knowing that you've already made like 8 episodes of that series? That's like your favorite one. Do you think you kind of oversaturated at this point? How you feel about it?
I don't think I've oversaturated it as long as like the lyrics are actually cringe. But the reason I wanted to change the title is because I wanted to broaden the range. Because like I was not originally, but I wanted to change it to just like worst lyrics in hip hop or something like that, so I could expand the range from just cringe to just overall bad lyrics.
Yeah, that's why I had made my series on that. That's why I uploaded some episodes to the archive channel, but I deleted them all when I rebranded it as the podcast one. So those are gone. But yeah, I had that same idea.
Yeah, so that's what I was like it's something that could last a long time because like it's probably a fan favorite. Like there's a lot of people that say it's their favorite series on the channel, which is why I space them out in between so it doesn't get like I space them out just enough so that people don't forget about it, but they also don't get tired of it,
Man, that reminds me, bro. I was watching, I think, episode 6. I was on my lunch break at the restaurant I used to work at. I was on my lunch break, and I was watching the video. And then you was like, oh, yeah, I got called out by the J. Cole lyric by another hip-hop YouTuber named Amir. I'm like, what the fuck? I did not talk to you about this. That was so weird, bro. Yeah, because you had that J. Cole lyric in episode 4, and then you put it again in episode 6. It was, oh, yeah, I put it in this one because Amir called me out and was like, why you never put it in the video before? To this day, bro, that part kind of bothers me. I'm like, what the hell? We never talked about that.
Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about then.
If you was even people in the comments talking about some that Amir dude don't pay attention to your videos, but you've been talking about it. I'm like, bro, see, look what you done started. Look what you done started, bro. People coming up to me talking about I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. This is like I said, this is some things. Done some dumb things. Not gonna make excuses.
All right, now the last one I want to point out, just asking how you feel looking back on it, and this is also one of the cringiest videos you ever made too. But you were excited at the time, so I understand why you did it. But it's still super cringe to this day. Yo, 100K subscriber plaque video. You was dancing to "It's Get It" at the beginning with the little sloth mask on.
Oh god,
What the hell was that about, bro?
I was just hyped, man.
Even when you hit 100K, bro, you was doing the shoot at the beginning. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, man.
Look at my wrist shot. I
I was just like hype as hell, bro.
That's the only reason I'm not like. That's the only reason I'm not even talking. I'm not even trying to talk shit. I'm like, he was super excited, so I understand. But then it's like, ooh, what was that dance he was trying to do?
Yeah, I can't dance for shit, bro. I cannot dance. I can keep a beat, but nah, dancing's not my thing.
This is the final question I have to ask you, because this is actually a huge conversation, and this is the reason I saved it for last. I was on Anticified Charts community page one time, and he said that he was starting a Patreon. And, you know, of course, asking people to sign up and whatnot. And there was somebody that had said, like, you don't deserve money for your channel. I don't even know why you created a Patreon. You don't deserve it. Literally, all you do is just download videos and songs that don't belong to you and just throw it in a compilation. Anybody can do that. What do you need money for? And then Anticipied Charts was like, oh, you don't understand how difficult these videos are to make. If they so easy, why don't you do it? It takes a long time to edit and render these videos, blah, blah, blah. And the guy that responded was like, there's a difference between something being difficult and something taking a long time to do. I agree that the videos that you make may be time consuming and whatnot, but time consuming doesn't mean difficult. At the end of the day, this isn't your art. You're just taking videos and music from somebody else and just putting it in like a 10-minute video, so you don't deserve the money. And the reason I bring that up to you is because one thing I always wanted to say to you, and like this may cause a rift between us, it may not. That's why I'm just honestly telling you. I feel like music compilation channels don't deserve monetization. They don't deserve to be monetized, because the dude that responded to Anticipied Charts, I agree with him. I feel like the type of videos those were, you didn't really do anything. And that's how I feel about my own XSL videos. I'm like, at the end of the day, you were just downloading songs and downloading videos and just throwing them together in a little compilation. I don't think you guys deserve money from doing that, because that's not your art.
I could definitely see that perspective, but I'm just more like, because I get it, you know, it's copyrighted music, and at the end of it, like, the idea itself is good, but when it comes to actually executing the video, there's not much effort that goes into it. And I get that now, looking back at it. I used to think like, oh, I'm doing the Lord's work. Well, nah, I'm not gonna say that. But I used to think like it was actual hard work when it wasn't. It just took a long time, like you said. So when it comes to like the monetization, I don't necessarily know. I wouldn't say that they don't deserve monetization, but like to start a Patreon over that, I don't think would be a good idea. And like at the end of the day, I just want to see everyone successful at what they want to do in life. So if someone is able to escape, you know, a shitty ass 9-to-5 by making compilation videos, more power to them, you know. But I'm not going to sit there and act like we deserve, you know, millions of dollars for making a compilation list.
I brought that up because I was just going to your channel just now, and I saw your UMG is stealing from YouTubers one video, and you was like, I'd be following the laws of fair use and whatnot. And I'm like, to be honest, bro, like, no, y'all don't. Like, music compilation, even because you was saying like, bro, I only play the song for like 3 or 4 seconds. I'm like, bro, that don't matter. Like, the fact that literally the whole video is pretty much just you taking the songs and videos from artists and just throwing it together. I'm like, you don't deserve money from that, because y'all don't really do anything. Don't get me wrong, the ideas themselves are very creative. Like Aaron's and Anticipied Charts, they be having some creative ideas, but really, bro, at the end of the day, your video was just 9+ minutes of just music and videos playing that don't belong to you. I'm like, I don't know why you think you deserve money from that. So that's something I never directly told you, but I've never been on that wave of YouTubers being anti-copyright or anti-UMG. Like, somebody needs to say something about UMG. They stopped us from getting our money. I'm like, y'all niggas don't meet the laws of fair use though. Y'all just play music the whole video. That's why you've never heard me say something about that. Because honestly, bro, I've never been like on y'all side from that. I'm like, I don't have copyright issues on my channel because I followed the laws for fair use. I put like a little like 5 or 6 second clip of the song and I talk about it for a couple of minutes. Like, that's fair use right there. But when your whole video is just playing music, that's not fair use at all. So that's honestly something I've never been able to agree with you, bro. I don't think music compilation videos deserve monetization because y'all don't really make anything.
Yeah, and I mean, looking back at it, I honestly would agree with that, honestly. But like, let me try to word this correctly. Like it just comes back. Like I guess I agree with you that like they don't people that make those like their whole channel is based on that like intensified errands. Like I don't think they're entitled to monetization, but I'm also not mad if they're making money from their videos because of that. You know?
Oh, definitely. They can make whatever they want. But like seeing
So
Intensify talk about
that's
the
my stance.
Patreon, and seeing dude talking about something like, why would I give you money for just making stuff? You don't really create videos. I'm like, hey, the dude kind of right though.
Yeah, I would agree with that honestly to an extent.
It's very rare that I remember you at one point saying that UMG like blocked an entire video you had off a 3-second clip, like something like that. It's like super ridiculous off of 3 seconds. And sometimes they be that timestamp shit that they be giving you. They be fucking lying. Like you'll play a song for 3 seconds and they'll copyright like 7 seconds. I'm like, what the hell? Like the song wasn't even playing at this time.
No bullshit, bro. There's this one video I had. It was like just a regular explanation video that should have been monetized, you know. But it was claimed for like a 4-second clip, and on the timestamp, instead of that 5 seconds, they like said it was like 25 seconds. It's like bullshit lie. I was like, what is this? And I couldn't, of course, like it's just me versus a label. So what you know.
You still have it on your channel? Like, do you remember which video that was?
I forgot the exact video, but it was like something from like 2019.
That's messed up.
When I saw that, I was like, bro, what the heck is this? You lying about a whole 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's why I didn't even trip about my XSL videos. I'm like, and bro, I be having people telling me, oh, bro, I'm hurt that you got rid of your old videos. Those was getting me through bad times. I used to love watching those videos. I'm like, all the videos were with just me playing clips of the Cyphers and freestyle.
Yeah.
If you want to go watch them, you can just go to XSL's channel. Like, I didn't do anything, just throw them all into a compilation. Right. And I used to get upset at like hate comments that would say that to me at the very beginning, like that 2017 freestyle ranking video when that first blew up. Somebody was like, "How does this dude have all these views but only 4,000 subscribers? Like y'all sleeping on this man?" And it was people responding to those people saying, "I'm like, what do you mean? How are we sleeping? All the dude did was just grab the freestyles and throw them together in like a little compilation. Anybody can do that. He doesn't deserve the subscribers." I used to read those videos. I mean, those comments and be like, "Bro, why you hating on me?" But then those people were 100% right. I didn't do shit, but just put the videos together in a little compilation. Like I didn't deserve all that. And that's why I don't even care about my subscriber numbers now, bro. I got like 69K, and like 60,000 of that 69K came from my SSL videos. They just subscribe and like they don't even watch after that. So. I really wish there was a way I could just like cleanse my like subscriber base. I wish YouTube would just do something where it's like anybody who hasn't watched one of your videos in like 5-6 months automatically like gets unsubscribed. I would much rather do that and drop down to like 20,000 subscribers. I would much rather do that.
Yeah, I'd want to see like who's the loyal ones and who's not. Because like right now, I have like 260,000 subscribers, somewhere in that range, and there's probably only like 30,000 active subscribers. But
you've been at 269,000 since like December.
Yeah. So like, yeah, it's just a bunch of dead subscribers.
Yeah, my shit's the same way, bro. I've been in the 60,000s range pretty much since this year started. It's crazy. And I had a dude message me the other day on Instagram saying, "Bro, I found your channel. I really enjoy your videos. I can't wait for you to hit 100K." The first thing I'm even gonna lie, I kind of feel bad because I didn't even say thank you. The first thing I said was, me getting 100K subscribers doesn't mean anything to me. And then I said thanks in the second message. And I kind of felt bad that I didn't immediately start with the thank you, but that's really how I felt. I'm like getting 100K YouTube. Like, I'm not going to be like everybody else who hit 100K and they make like a Q&A video and they like shout out, they make like a post on Instagram or Twitter. Like, thank you so much for everybody who watched my content. I'm not doing none of that shit because that's not the reality of it. The reality of it is, bro, out of that 100K, only like probably 30K actually watched my content. The other people saw one video and they subscribed and they never came back after that. Yeah, I much rather care about views, bro. I care way more about views than subscribers.
Yeah, absolutely. It honestly feels better if you're a smaller channel that gets more views than subscribers. That feels a lot better than just having a bunch of subscribers.
I told Aaron's that too. I thought Aaron's was like a hip hop industry plant at one point. Because when I first found his channel, dude had like 11,000 subs, but had like several videos for like 400K. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? How does he get all these views? But I would much rather have 15,000 subs and getting 50K views than having 50,000 subs and 15K views. You know?
Yep, I'm the same way.
You ever peeped that about like those YouTube personality channels? Like people who make like lifestyle videos or vlogs, whatever. Them dudes be having like 700,000 subs, be getting like 30K on their videos. It's like, damn, what happened to your views?
Yeah, bro. Like, it's just, Yeah, it could be like a situation like mine where it's like a content shift, or it's just something that won't have
Probably went on
longevity.
hiatus at some point too.
Yeah, there's breaks. Some people's content is just destined to not have longevity. You know, there's a lot of reasons.
I saw that, but I don't know if you ever heard of this YouTuber named Matthew Santoro, but I used to be subscribed.
Oh yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
I used to be subscribed to his channel. Like I found his channel in like 2013. I used to watch his videos all the time, but he just this year he said he's no longer making top 10 videos because he thinks just the top 10 style that he blew up off of just super oversaturated and boring now. But like his views are like nowhere near the same. Dude got like 8 million subs and he began like 200,000 views a video. Like that shit is horrible. But
yeah,
that's how YouTube is, man.
Yeah, that's just how it goes. Yeah, if you look at any big YouTuber, their views are almost never gonna match the subscribers.
Never. Like the ratio thing that you said earlier is a good point because I feel like the ratio thing kind of depends on like the size of the YouTuber because there's some people say like 10%. So if you got 50,000 subs and you can't even get 5,000 views on a video, then it's a failure. But even then, I feel like 10% is like kind of low. Like if you got 50,000 subs, you should be getting like 10,000 at least.
Yeah, I always like to like, yeah, 10% is way too low. I would say if you can get 50%, that's a dub in my book.
Oh yeah. But that's what goes into like the bigger YouTuber thing, because like the bigger YouTuber you become, 50,000. I mean, 50% is kind of unrealistic. Like if you got like 800K, it's a high chance you're not getting like 400K on the video. Like 300 is good enough.
Yeah.
Even YouTubers that are bigger than us, like in our realm, like Sean C, for example, I be peeping some of Sean C's like view count. The dude got like 700K subs. He be having videos that don't even hit 100K sometimes.
Yeah,
and they've been on his channel for like weeks and months.
Yeah. I noticed that about him, Blackie. That happens too sometimes.
Yeah. With Blackie, his Ride Wave video. You seen that one? Ride Wave makes me cry.
No.
See, look crazy. See, you one of the subs who ain't watched it. That's crazy.
Exactly. Yeah.
But Blackie got 780K. He made a video about Ride Wave, talking about like Ride Wave's music makes me cry. Like, I really like Ride Wave, something like that. But that video has 70,000 views in a month. 780K subs, and it took a month to get 70,000. Like that's actually horrible. But that's because like people, all of his subs, they saw that video and was like, I don't care about this topic, and they didn't look at it.
Mm-hmm. And then that's just gonna happen. And it took me a while to realize that on YouTube, because like I feel like for me, I feel like I blew up too early, because I think my best rap song of each year video, which put my channel on the map, I think that was like my 8th video I've made. So because I blew up so early into my YouTube career, like after the 8th video, I was like, you just like, if doesn't get a shit ton of views, you just think it's a failure, when it's just like YouTube just doesn't work that way.
It doesn't at all. Yeah, and that's definitely something you learn as time goes on, or unless you have another YouTuber like explain it to you. But you coming into it on your own accord, like seeing all that for the first time, you're gonna think your shit failing hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially when that first video does poorly, you're like, what? Have I fell off already? It's like, no, it's just one video. One video.
That anything I made that wasn't XXL related was doing horrible in views. I'm like, God damn. But I had to find my own niche. I had to just find a way to talk about stuff and get views that way. And I was able to find it, and I'm doing good now. But it's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's just part of. I feel like the people that get past that point are the ones that really. Like that's what makes or breaks a YouTuber, is like once you accept that, like that's when you can really start to grow and like.
Exactly. Yep. If you pay attention to the numbers, you're not gonna last long.
Yeah, you're just gonna hate doing YouTube at that point.
Because getting like the Blackie example earlier, getting 70,000 views in a month, like for me that would be like fucking incredible. I would love that. But he has like 10 times more subscribers than I do, so 70,000 a month for him is like. Like people that not care about this shit at all.
Yeah. For someone like me, that's just average. Someone like you, that's amazing. For someone like him, that's like, holy crap, that's terrible. So yeah, you just gotta come to terms with that.
Is there anything, any last thing you wanted to say, bro, for the podcast ends?
I don't got no questions, but this is a fun conversation, man. It's like we've been talking for 2.5 hours and it's only felt like 30 minutes.
Yeah, bro. I had a lot of stuff that I needed to ask you. I'm like, bro, because you don't be after you made that comment talking about I don't like read my comments and whatnot. I'm like, bro, you be ignoring your fans out here. You can't be doing that.
Yeah. So yeah, when I come back, I'm gonna be back on my bull.
What can we expect from Isaiah the Player in the future, man? Have you decided whether or not you wanted to make that second channel or not?
Yeah, I'm deciding. like I said earlier, it's just a matter of when. So I'm just right now I'm deciding on because I want to start my reaction channel again. So it's just there's some things I have to iron out. So I'm just gonna leave it at I'm gonna come back, but it's just a matter of time. So I'll leave it at that.
You sure you're not gonna come across the demonetization issue again though with the copyright stuff, the reaction thing?
Yeah, that's my plan. Like with my reaction channel, I'm just gonna make that its own separate thing, so that when all the copyright stuff, it's gonna inevitably come for me. I'm just gonna leave that onto its own channel and let that channel deal with it. You know.
All right, because I don't want to. I don't know how CDTV the G is able to handle it with the monetization on there, but he seems to be doing fine. But I just don't want you to put all this time and effort into a new channel series or a new series or a new channel, and you're not making no money from it. Like I would hate for you to create a second channel just for reactions. And you're not getting no money off of it. It would just be a waste of time, in my opinion.
Yeah. So yeah, the thing, yeah, if I'm gonna do it regardless. So yeah, honestly, I might have to hit him up and see what he does and see if he can give me any tips on that.
What I say is kind of contradicting too, because my podcast channel not even monetized, but I'm out here having guests on it and shit.
Yeah,
I could sign up for monetization because I've been had over 10,000 views. I just haven't bothered. I don't even know if I want to. I don't know. This type of stuff not going on the main channel because this ain't the channel for that. That's strictly for regular lists. I'm not putting that on there.
Yeah, I feel.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed Isaiah the Player being on the podcast. The next guest I have, y'all gonna see who it is when the episode drop. But like I said at the very, very beginning, I was surprised this man even agreed to this, bro. People thought he was gonna hate me for that episode I did with all the culture, but this was super fucking fun. Isaiah is a really positive dude. He's really fun to talk to, and YouTube be praying on his downfall. They really be praying on his downfall, but we gonna see where he goes from here.
All right. It was nice talking to you, man.
No problem.